large part, what we do above and beyond oneself is what defines us as who we are, and the responsibilities that we hold to not just ourselves and our immediate family, but perhaps to the world around us. Giving back is part of that. There's an effort yearly by SEPTA under the Toys for Tots program. I, at the time, had a number of bicycles that were reconditioned, so I brought them in with the intent to donate them to Toys for Tots. After bringing them into work, I had realized that Toys for Tots did not accept good used toys, or in this case, bicycles. And so I started sending the bikes to Intercultural Family Services. To be perfectly frank, it took on a life of its own. When other people had seen I had some bikes to donate, their willingness to give me their bikes that needed some work began to accumulate. To date, in the course of 6 years, 6 full years, roughly speaking, about 600 bikes or 100 bikes a year. The new bikes are delivered to Shriners, while the good use bikes are delivered to Intercultural Family Services. Back when my kids were little, and you go through those times when they're not feeling well. My daughter had a case of Bell's palsy where half her face, is paralyzed. That's tough to take when you're looking at your kid with half a smile on her face, not realizing that, the other half of the face, there's no control. And then when my son had a seizure and drops to the floor, I mean, your whole world comes into focus in a hurry. And so those things may not have been the root point of which all this stuff manifests itself, but it certainly brought it to new heights. I mean, I think most people would agree family is probably of the utmost importance, short of God. So it brings a little bit more gratification and satisfaction when the family comes together for a common cause like this. It goes to show that through thick and thin, good times and bad, that the family will stay united in doing the things that we know we need to do. There's no way that I could do this project and continue its progression without the help of my family. I always have this feeling like it's never enough. I can't help but feel like no matter what number of bikes I bring in there, there's going to be at least one more kid out there that's still waiting. Humbled, and I'm grateful, with my family's good fortune. All families have their ups and downs, but I think sometimes when meeting a child or whomever received these bikes, it's a reminder of just how fortunate you are. I try not to dwell on any of the efforts being made. Instead, I do have a tendency to think or hope that in the end, if it brings about that smile, then it was all worthwhile.